Welcome to RenewHer, a podcast for women over 50 ready to reignite their energy and explore what's next. I'm Genell Lemley, brain fitness coach. Here, you'll hear real stories from women taking on new challenges after 50, along with brain health tips to boost focus, energy, and the mindset to move forward with confidence. Let's dive into today's episode. Welcome to Brain Notes, a short episode where we explore simple yet powerful insights into brain health and how it affects your daily life. If you've ever walked into a room and forgotten why you were there, struggled to remember someone's name, lost your train of thought during a meeting, or found yourself rereading the same email 3 times before it finally sinks in, you're not alone. Many women assume these experiences are simply part of getting older. Others blame stress, hormones, or demanding workload. While all of these factors can play a role, there's another possibility that often gets overlooked. Your brain may be asking for support. The reality is that your brain directly affects how you perform at work every single day. As I've mentioned before, your brain controls everything you do, literally everything. Your brain is involved in how you think, how you feel, how you make decisions, how you communicate, how you solve problems, and how you interact with other people. It's the organ behind your intelligence, personality, judgment, focus, creativity, and resilience. Think about it. It's your brain that helps you manage projects, lead teams, remember important conversations, and make strategic decisions. It's your brain that helps you stay calm under pressure, navigate difficult situations, and maintain confidence when challenges arise. Success at work doesn't start with your calendar, your to-do list, or your productivity system. It starts with your brain. I actually did an episode titled Success Starts With Your Brain. If you want to check it out, it's episode number 3. The problem is that most people spend very little time thinking about their brain health. We understand that we need to take care of our hearts. We know we should exercise, eat well, and monitor our blood pressure. But very few people stop to consider whether the choices they're making every day are helping or hurting their brain. And those choices matter because everything you do affects your brain, and your brain affects everything you do. Let's look at what that can mean in the workplace. One of the first signs people often notice is memory problems. Maybe you forget details from a meeting. Perhaps you struggle to recall a conversation you had last week, or find yourself relying more heavily on notes than you used to. You might have difficulty retaining new information, which can make learning new systems, adapting to change, or mastering new skills feel more challenging than it once did. Another common issue is difficulty concentrating. When your brain isn't functioning at its best, focus becomes harder. You may find yourself constantly distracted, jumping between tasks, or struggling to stay engaged during meetings. Work that once took 30 minutes may now take an hour because your attention keeps drifting elsewhere. Then there's decision-making. A healthy brain helps you evaluate information, assess risk, and make sound judgments. When brain function is compromised by factors like stress, poor sleep, lack of exercise, nutritional deficiencies, or chronic overwhelm, decision-making can become more difficult. You may second-guess yourself. You may hesitate longer than usual. You may feel uncertain about decisions that once felt straightforward. Mood also plays a major role in work performance. When your brain is under stress, it often shows up emotionally. Increased irritability, anxiety, frustration, or feeling overwhelmed can affect relationships with coworkers, clients, and family members. You may notice that your patience is shorter or that you feel emotionally drained by situations you previously handled with ease. Processing speed can also change. Many women describe feeling like their brains are in a fog. Tasks take longer, problem solving feels harder, information doesn't come as quickly as it once did. If you've ever caught yourself thinking, why is this taking me so long? You're not imagining it. Your brain may be sending you a signal. Mental fatigue, low energy, headaches, poor sleep, and chronic stress often go hand in hand with declining cognitive performance. And perhaps the most significant consequence of all is what happens to your confidence. When you start forgetting things, losing focus, or struggling to perform at the level you've come to expect from yourself, it's natural to begin questioning your abilities. You may worry that you're losing your edge. You may wonder whether others notice. You may start second-guessing yourself or holding back from opportunities you would have pursued without hesitation a few years ago. For many high-achieving women, this is where the real damage occurs, not because they've lost their capabilities, but because they've lost confidence in those capabilities. The good news is that many of the factors affecting brain performance are within your control. Brain health is not just about preventing future decline. It's about optimizing how you think, feel, and perform right now. The food you eat matters, the quality of your sleep matters, movement matters, managing stress matters, meaningful connections matter. Continually learning new things matters. All of these habits influence the health and performance of your brain. So if you've been feeling mentally foggy, less focused, more forgetful, or less confident than you used to be, don't ignore those signals. Your brain may simply be asking for more support, because when your brain performs better, everything performs better. Your focus improves, your energy improves, your confidence improves, your productivity improves, and ultimately, your ability to show up fully in your work and your life improves. Remember, success starts with your brain. Take care of it, and it will take care of you. Thanks for joining me for this Brain Notes episode. I'll see you next time. Thank you for joining me for this episode of RenewHer. If today's conversation sparked something in you, don't let it fade. Take even a small step toward what's next. If you found value in what you heard, please subscribe, leave a review, or share this podcast with a woman who's ready to take her next bold step. Together, we're building a community of strong, resilient women, navigating what's next with courage and purpose. Until next time, stay energized and keep embracing what's possible.